Hello guys, how are you doing? Joe here from Joe Gene Gaming, which is a new channel here made by me and Gene, which I warmly welcome you to. I hope you enjoy all the content that me and Gene, who included me in this channel, thank you very much Gene, will be bringing you on this channel. So this is what we're going to be building today, or in this part I should say, the Freedom Tower, or One World Trade Center in Lower Manhattan, New York, which is the tallest building in the United States. I am proud to live in the city. Thank you. So let's get started with the tutorial. This is what we're going to be building. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to get our materials. So you're going to need light gray wool. You're going to need regular stone, some glowstone, stone slabs, definitely ice for the actual glass of the Freedom Tower, and for the edges of the glass you can either use snow or light blue wool. My personal opinion is that light blue wool looks better, so I'm going to be using that, and we're going to be using glass blocks. Now the light blue wool and the glass you don't really need for part 1, it's more for part 2, but we're just going to get those anyway. So now with the light gray wool, we're going to stack them up 15 blocks. So we're going to stack them 15 high of the light gray wool, and this is going to be one of the corners of your buildings, and every corner is going to be like that. So I'm just going to take my potion of swiftness here real fast so I can move a little bit faster. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the stone slabs and go 7 blocks long ways. And this is how we're going to start doing the front of the base. Now over here I messed up. I'm doing a voiceover right now. You don't really need to go 15 blocks up because that's just going to be your doorway. So like right now I see I'm a little confused. So right here you make your 3x3 doorway. It has to be 3 tall. Well, it doesn't really matter how tall, but it has to be 3 wide. Otherwise the whole building is going to get messed up. So now I'm just going to delete that. And I'm going to continue with the stone slabs. You're going to go 7 blocks long again. And then you're going to stack up your light gray wool 15 blocks up again. And that's one face of the base done. Well, not done. I mean, obviously, you got to fill that in. So what we're going to do now is behind the stone slabs, we're going to be putting regular stone down right behind it. And we're going to have a pattern of stone, glowstone, stone, glowstone, stone, glowstone, stone, glowstone. And it's all going to connect from both sides over here, as you can see right there. I'm going to connect it on the other side. So I'm just going to let you watch me do the first side. Hold on, I'm just going to skip until I'm almost done with it. But I'm going to make you, get a good understanding of how you're going to turn it to the side on the other side. So I'm almost done over here. Now once you get to the top, you're going to take your light gray wool and cover it. And you're going to go in front of it too. Like this light gray wool here, there's an open spot. You're going to cover that up. I just didn't do it yet. But we're going to do it later on. You don't need to do it right now. So now you're going to take your stone slabs and cover every single block with the half slab. So the glowstone and the stone. And what this does is it gives a decent amount of light. Now the original design of this building on Minecraft is to for this what I'm doing right now to be the actual base, but I revamped it and I made it so that you can put the glass over it and it looks more realistic. So this is what I was talking about with the light gray wool. You just got to cover that up on top. So that side's done, and now to turn it you just put the 7 blocks long again from the wool. You make your 3x3 doorway. And then you're gonna go 7 blocks out again, just like you did on the other side, and then you're gonna go 15 up again because this is gonna be your next corner. And over here, just to make sure that I did it right, what you're gonna end up doing is connecting this on top. So I just connected this second face of the base and just just bringing it out a little bit more. So now we're going to do the same thing. See how there's already some of that stone and glowstone from the other layer. So it's designed so that it's already like that, so you already have a better idea of what you're going to be doing. It's not harder. So now you're just going to do the same exact thing that we did before. And you have to make sure that at the bottom you start with the stone. I just think that it works out better that way. Otherwise, then at the top you don't have glowstone. So I'm just going to cut until I'm almost done with this part. So now I'm just cutting to a whole bunch of different clips of me filling in the other faces of the base. So I'm just going to talk about the channel. Gene, thank you for tagging me along in the channel. So what we're going to be bringing you is just different gaming videos. Minecraft, Call of Duty. I don't know what he's going to be bringing you, but all I know is I'm going to be bringing you a lot of Minecraft stuff and some Call of Duty, and most of it's gonna be like just some gameplay talking about, like, Call of Duty Ghosts or something like that, or some Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming out. I can't wait till that comes out. I already pre-ordered it. But yeah, so most of the Minecraft stuff will be from me, probably him too, I'm not sure, or the both of us will be playing in the same server sometimes, because I do have a lot of tutorials I would like to share with you guys. So now that we're done with this, you can either leave it like that and start building it, start going on part 2, or you can make it come out a little bit more, which I think is the recommended way to do it. So now you're just going to put your gray wool like this, so that when you put your ice for part 2 of the video, you the ice won't melt. You don't want your building turning into water. So now what you're going to do is, what those slabs do is they serve in front of the glowstone as another block. Although the light does travel through it, it portrays another block. So when you put ice in front of it, it doesn't melt, which is a really cool thing. And I actually didn't know that. I just tested it out, and it worked. So that's how I got this new design out. And trust me, it looks a lot better. So I would just follow what I'm doing carefully and just, what's it called? I can't find the word. Cover. There we go. I forget the word cover in the English language because I'm well educated, as you can tell. So you're just going to cover up the base with the ice blocks. And I'm just going to let you watch me do it for the first time so that you get a good understanding. And now that doorway is in. What you're going to do is just make it come out one more layer. It's simple as that. I end up getting that on video later on. And when you're doing this, see that gray wool right there on the corner? We're going to take that away, and we're going to put the stone slabs. But first, for the floor, we're going to replace all this with stone slabs. So I'm just going to cut until I'm done with that. So I'm done with that, putting stone slabs on the bottom of the ice. And over here, where this is, you can put it with the design how the stone slabs are, where there's just on every block, so that it's like this. But I don't recommend it, because when you look through the ice, you can see through the building, basically, and I think it's weird. So I just like to cover it up with stone slabs. Now, the difference between covering up with all stone slabs and putting the wool is that for the slabs, you have a different effect and different, just a different texture to it. And it looks the same as the rest of the base behind the glass does. So in the corner, you can fill this up with glass, but I don't like that either for the same reason. I mean, if you look this way, you can see through the building. So you could just fill this in with the gray wool. Excuse me. And we're going to be outlining this all with gray wool right now. So I'm just going to go all the way around, and I'm going to cut that. Alright, so we're almost done here. Just wanted to get this on video of me putting the stone slabs here in the corners, just in case you're confused, because I know there's some early Minecrafters out there that don't know, that can't follow along that well, So now, after you're done with that, on the corners you're gonna put the that light gray wool. So I already put that so that I'm prepared for when I do the glass. Okay, there's a cow. So now I'm just gonna cover this up with glass over here, and oops, I meant to take my potion. I don't really like doing these voiceovers, but I have no choice, because it looks like the quality of the video is not that bad. I mean, it looks like I have a capture card, but I actually don't. I have a very HD, nice Panasonic camcorder, and I set it up in front of my TV, nice with the tripod, nice and focused. And that's actually what you see, that black line on top of the screen over there, that's the top of my TV. But, oops. So yeah, it doesn't look that bad. So I don't actually want to talk while I'm recording the gameplay, because my voice comes out weird on the camcorder. I don't like it at all. So I'm just recording this on my my iPod right now. Apple. So yeah, now this is what I meant over here. Get out of my way, pig. By putting this the outline of the gray wool around the door. So this is going to be the front on this side. Over here, we're just going to cover this up with glass again, and I'm just going to cut this out because you don't want to watch me do that. It's kind of boring, and you get the concept. Alright, so now over here, this is the side on the left, the left face from where the main entrance is. I already covered the rest in with glass. Over here, we're going to make a window, kinda. It looks like a window for now, but later on when we furnish the building, yes, I'm going to furnish the building, we're going to end up covering it up from the inside, so you're not going to be able to see through it, but it's a nice like effect type thing. It's for the background of it, instead of it being a window, we're going to have it the way the rest of the base of the building is, with those stone slabs and the glowstone and stone. We're just going to continue that out. So yeah, just do that, fix that up, because you don't want your ice melting. And oops, that was supposed to be ice. I don't know why I did that. And the top layer too over here, change that to ice. So that's what it's gonna look like. And then you wrap around it with the ice. It looks a lot better. So yeah, we're almost done here, and we're done with the base of the Freedom Tower. So there's a lot of animals here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do for part 2 is in the corners. You can use your snow or your light blue wool. I'm going to be using the light blue wool. And if you want to be ahead for part 2, I'm not going to be doing this in part 1 right now. It's going to be for part 2. So that's your base, and you're going to put on every corner 5 blocks up with your snow or light blue wool. 5 blocks up on every corner. And now what you're going to do is in between these 5 blocks, you're going to put ice. So if you want to be ahead for part 2, you can fill that all in with ice so you know what to do. So that was your base. Thank you for watching part 1, and stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching, guys.